Please be seated. We are gathered here today in these beautiful gardens to celebrate the love and witness the union of Dan Phillips and Athena Kennedy. Dan first asked for Athena's hand in marriage almost a year ago in Olympic National Park. He proposed to her next to a 500-year-old Douglas fir that he felt signified the strength and longevity of their union. We are joyful to have such a large group of friends and family here to witness and participate in this union. Your presence here completes the beauty of this moment. Marriage requires a community. Do all of you pledge to support Dan and Athena in their union, to love them, and to encourage their love for each other?
Yeah.
Very good. Athena and Dan, please take a moment to witness this gathering that your love has created. This time I'd like to welcome the groom's sister, Colleen.
Patagonia by Kate Clanchy. I said perhaps Patagonia and pictured a peninsula wide enough for a couple of ladder-back chairs to wobble on at high tide. I thought of us in breathless cold, facing a horizon round as a coin, looped in a cat's cradle, strung by golds from sea to sun. I planned to wait till the waves had bored themselves to sleep, till the last clinging barnacles, growing worried in the hush, had paddled off in tiny coracles, till those restless birds, your actors' hands, had dropped slack into your lap, until you turned at last to me. When I spoke of Patagonia, I meant skies all empty, aching blue. I meant years. I meant all of them with you.
Wendy and I first met Dan about 3 years ago when Athena was living with us. They were cooking dinner for us. Athena was making artichokes. I thought it was risky, but it's Athena. She knows what she's doing. We loved Dan. He had a great rapport with our boys, and there was definitely sparks between himself and Athena. And we had a great time together. The artichokes need a little more time to cook, so we had another bottle of wine. Dinner was served, and we were surprised to hear that Dan enjoys surfing in the snow. We were also surprised that he claimed the artichokes were quite tasty. Most importantly, though, Dan did the dishes. Wendy whispered to me, "He's a keeper." Many of us here are familiar with the joys of marriage and the challenges. It's never easy, but the paybacks are immense. I'd like you all to join me in wishing Athena and Dan a beautiful and happy marriage. Do you, Dan, take Athena as your wife, to love, cherish, and respect, encourage her fulfillment, and support her throughout your lives together?
I do.
Do you, Athena, take Dan as your husband, to love, cherish, and respect, encourage his fulfillment, and support him throughout your lives together?
Yes, I do.
It's now time for you to exchange your vows. Rock, paper, scissors.
Athena, today you are my wife. You are proof that true love does exist. I want to thank you for teaching me to appreciate the small flower on the trail as I go to the summit, and the simple shell in front of the perfect wave. Your patience and example have helped me strive to become a better person to you, my family, and my friends. John Steinbeck wrote once, "When people are very poor, they still have something to give and the impulse to give it." I promise no matter what I have to give you all that I am and all that I have as we fulfill our dreams in life together. I will never be short of patience, compassion, faith, or love when it comes to you, despite the challenges we may face. I will always be there for you as a husband, friend, and as a father to our family as we become one and the same.
Dan, today you are my husband. I want to thank you for teaching me to enjoy each moment as it comes and to seeking fulfillment in activity and new experiences. I look forward to being your partner, to finding peace in the pace and routine of married life, but always accepting and welcoming change and challenge and new adventures. Loving you is often the easiest thing I do every day, but I promise to honor and respect you even on days when it's more challenging. I promise to always have faith in you, to respect you and love you, my dear friend, all the days of my life.
Let's take a moment. The wedding ring is a visible sign of the deep bond uniting two hearts in partnership. Do we have any wedding rings? Dan, please repeat after me. Athena, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love,
This ring is a symbol of my love,
my faith and our strength together,
my faith and our strength together,
and my promise to learn and grow with you always.
and my promise to learn and grow with you always.
Athena, please repeat after me. Dan, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love,
Dan, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love,
my faith and our strength together,
my faith and our strength together,
and my promise to learn and grow with you always.
and my promise to learn and grow with you always.
Athena and Dan, you have come before us and expressed your desire to be husband and wife. You've made promises of love and devotion, sealed with the giving and receiving of rings. I am honored to pronounce you husband and wife. Dan, you may kiss your bride. Please welcome Dan Phillips and Athena Kennedy, husband and wife.